Hi dude. What's up?
Not much, just read this great book.
Yeah. What was it?
Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman. It's a novel. I read it yesterday, the 1st of February.
What's it about?
It's about a world where noughts are the white people, and they have no rights, and the crosses are black people. The crosses are rich and have rights. Sophie is a cross, but she has been friends with Callum, who is a knot, for ages. But then they start to get ripped apart when they start to fall in love.
Sounds okay, nothing special. What's the big deal?
Okay, well, like there is one event where the government decides to let some knots go to a cross school. So Callum gets to go. But when he gets there is a big crowd trying to stop them from going. There is yelling and violence. Sophie tries to stop it, but she uses a really offensive word for knots. She says, "Stop it, you're all behaving like animals. Worse than animals, like blankers." I thought it was interesting that even though she loved Callum, she was still racist about the knots as a group.
Isn't that really like what happened in real life in America?
Don't know. Was it?
Yeah, in the early 1900s black and whites weren't allowed to mix. But then when the civil rights movement started happening, some blacks got to go to white schools. There were heaps of protests over it, and some people even died.
Wow. I didn't know that. I just thought it was really interesting how people could be so upset by races mixing. I have never seen anything like that in New Zealand.
Yeah, not that violent. But I have seen people be racist towards each other. Little things like saying Asian drivers are bad drivers, and stuff like that can still be hurtful. And what about the skinheads or gangs based on race? We have those too.
Yeah, I guess. I just hadn't thought about it like that before.
So, she had a good idea for a book, but how was it written? Did she write well?
Yeah. Mallory Blackman was able to create all these pictures in my head as I read it.
Like what?
Sophie notices Callum at one point and says he was moving his head like he was my reflection or something. She noticed how connected they were. Kind of like they belonged together. I could totally picture how together they were. The simile made me think they were soulmates or something.
It kind of sounds like Romeo and Juliet. Two lovers who are destined to be together and can't because of their families and society.
Yeah, that is exactly what it was like. But it had a more modern spin. It talked about terrorism, sex, rape, violence. You can kind of picture it as a movie too.
I wonder if they are going to make a movie of it. So do you think I should read it?
Yes, you really should. It really makes you think about how society used to be. And even how racist we still are.
Cool. Can I borrow it?